everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my SipsBy box for the month of November, and I wanted to go through those teas with you. So let me open it up here. So first off, I do have a tea here that I haven't tried yet, but I have it brewed up, so we're going to try it together. And the reason I chose to do this tea is because this is the November box, but it's a Halloween themed tea. So I figured, maybe we should test that since, like, quite honestly, if it's something that's really, really good and you guys are interested, I don't even know if it's still going to be available since it was a Halloween tea. So I figured I better get that review out to you guys as soon as possible. So, but anyway, when you open it up, this is what it looks like. And if you're not familiar with SipsBy, it is a monthly tea subscription service, and you go online, and when you sign up to get the box, you take a quiz, and it pretty much just asks you what kinds of teas that you like or what kinds of teas are you interested in trying. And so you fill out that whole profile, and then they curate your box based off of that quiz. And then as you receive teas, like say, you just, when you initially do your profile, say, you're interested in trying green teas or something. Well, as you're getting the box and you're getting green teas, maybe you find out that you're not a huge fan of green teas. You can actually go back into your profile and change it. So then they will no longer send you green teas. So, and then you can go on and like rate the teas that you get so that they kind of know like what kinds of things to send you. It's actually a really, really cool concept. And I have found some really, really cool, like under the radar tea companies through this box. So if you are new to tea or if you're just really, really into tea, this is definitely something worth looking into. So on the very top, there is a card, and on the back of the card, it tells me everything that's in the box and gives like a brief description, and also tells me how to brew each tea. And then in every box, you also get this little bag, and inside this bag there are disposable tea bags, so that way if you get loose leaf tea in your tea subscription box and you don't have a way to brew loose leaf tea, you do now. So you have these little disposable bags. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I'm just going to take the first tea that's on the top. This is the avocado leaf tea is the company, and it says, I think, unless is natural leaf, maybe natural leaf is the company. Okay, let's see. Okay, natural leaf is the company, and the actual tea itself is called avocado tea. Okay, it says well-being herbal tea, naturally caffeine free, 1 biodegradable tea sachet, and I got 4 here. It says creating wellness leaf by leaf, serve as a relaxing hot tea or a refreshing iced tea. The natural leaf tea has a smooth rustic profile with earthy notes and a delicate flavor. It has been compared to a fine oolong or a smooth green tea without the astringency a typical green tea can bring. Steep it for as long as you would like. It just gets better with every minute. Each tea sachet brews 2 full cups, and each fragrant sip transports you to the sunlit avocado groves of California. And the ingredients are avocado leaves. This is going to be an interesting one to me because I love oolong tea and I love green tea, but I hate avocados. So I wonder, does an avocado leaf taste like an avocado? So this is going to be super interesting. I'm definitely looking forward to trying that. It says avocado tea is a revolutionary entry into the herbal tea market by harnessing the nutritional power of avocado leaf to provide a robust and nutrient-rich tea. Very interesting. All right, next up I have, this is Tea Fay is the company, and it's orange spice cinnamon. Ooh, now see, that sounds like very Christmassy. Orange spice cinnamon. It doesn't say anything on the back, so it just says, on the front it says black tea, orange peel, and cinnamon. There's approximately 4 cups in here. Okay, it says a warming black tea blend with sweet, fragrant notes of orange and cinnamon. So I'm definitely looking forward to this because Black teas that have kind of that orange spice flavor to them are some of my favorites. Bigelow's Constant Comment comes to mind. Like that's one of my favorites that's like that. The Republic of Tea's Comfort and Joy is another one that comes to mind when I think of like the orange spice. Although I think the Comfort and Joy, I don't know if that has orange in it, but it has those like orange spices, you know, the spices that they always like pair with orange, like the cinnamon, the cloves, that type of thing. So I really, really like teas like that. So I think this is going to be definitely a good one. And it's Tea Fey, so it's Teafey. Tea Fey Infusions is the company. Next up, we have a 3-leaf is the company, and this is Blueberry Matcha. Oh, how fun. Okay, and on the back, it just tells how to prepare it. You can do it traditionally, you can do it in the blender, or you can do it in a bottle. And let's see, it says, juicy sweet blueberry flavor, perfect served either hot or iced. In a warm latte, it tastes just like a warm blueberry muffin. That is interesting because I don't think I've ever like flavored like the traditional matcha, just the green matcha. I've had that in a warm latte, but I don't think I've ever done like a fruit flavored or even a flavored matcha at all in a warm form. Is that weird? I always do like an iced latte. That is very interesting. So this is going to be fun. How many does this make? Okay, it doesn't say. Okay, you use 1 teaspoon per 2 ounces. So there should be enough for at least 2. So I'll have to try this hot and iced. That I'm very much excited for that. Okay, so the last tea that I have is the one that we are actually going to be trying together. And this is from Trader Nick's Tea Company, and this is called Ghoulish Delight. And it says it is a black tea with toffee, chocolate, almond, and earthy pu'er. So first off, I love the packaging. I am a sucker for really good marketing, and to me, this company has already nailed it. I don't even know what any of their other teas look like, but based off of this packaging, which I love, and then something that it says on the back, which I'll get to, I'm already like sold. So if you can look at the packaging, it's got this like beautiful, it almost looks like a picture frame, like this deep purple, spooky picture frame with the gold edging and like all of that. And then when it says the Ghoulish Delights and there's like a bat above it, I'm loving the packaging. And then on the very back, it says every tea has a story to tell. So I am big on companies having names that tell a story. Like, you know, like obviously a lot of tea companies will just have like a black tea with strawberry and it's just called strawberry. But I love when the names are more descriptive and you have to dig into it a little bit more. When I used to have, like, I used to sell body oils and perfume oils, and that's how I always named all of my perfumes. They were never just called like something, you know, vague, like cranberry orange, or you know what I'm saying? Like there was always, a lot of mine were named based off of lines out of music, or lines out of a movie, or something out of a book. So I love the fact that this is saying that every tea has a story to tell. So I'm really going to have to look into this website because, like I said, the marketing here has already grabbed me. So let's go ahead and try out the tea. It says the ingredients are black tea, pu'er, rooibos, roasted cocoa shells, caramel bits, brittle pieces, almond slices, cocoa beans, and flavor. And on the card, it says a ghostly concoction of black tea, earthy pu'er, and cocoa. Some connoisseurs may pick up flavor notes of old books, musty cellars, and aged wood. And that would be the pu'er in it, because pu'er is very, very earthy. Most of the time, I like pu'er when it's mixed with other things. So it's good that this is mixed with other things. I tried a straight pu'er one time, and you know how they're talking about old books, musty cellars, and aged wood? I legit felt like I was licking a basement wall. The pu'er that I tried straight was so earthy and so musty, like I actually didn't care for it. But when mixed, I tend to really like Ware. So I have it here. I brewed this up hot. And I like off of sniff, like the smell test is telling me that this is something that I'm going to like. You can't, like there's like maybe a hint of mustiness, not much though. The majority of what I'm smelling is like a nutty and caramel type of a scent. And I did add 1 teaspoon of sugar to this just because I wasn't sure how this tea would hit. Oh my goodness. Wow. So this is actually really good. Like when you first sip it, it's like the very like caramely nutty type of a flavor. I'm really not tasting much chocolate. It's definitely more nutty and caramely. And you don't really pick up on that earthiness until you've already swallowed it, and you can just barely like taste it on the back of your tongue. And it's not gross though. Like it doesn't taste like a musty basement. It what is this reminding me of? I don't even know. Like it has like a very familiar taste, but I can't place it. It's really good, you guys. Like really, really good. Yes. Even if you're not a Pu'er fan, I think you could drink this tea because it, like I said, it is not overly earthy. And that like caramel nuttiness is like really, really good. So, I will definitely be looking into this company, the Trader Nick's Tea Company. So, okay, you guys, well, that is everything that was in my SipsBy box for the month of November. If you get SipsBy, let me know in the comments down below what teas were in your box. And if you've tried them, let me know what ones were really good and what ones were kind of fails for you. Also, let me know if you don't get SipsBy, let me know what you are sipping on right now for the month of November. Are you getting into Christmas teas yet? Are you doing like Thanksgiving teas? Because I guess for me, like when I think of Thanksgiving teas, one of the big ones that always like stands out to me is the David's Tea Sweet Potato Pie. And I have been drinking that a lot lately. So let me know what you guys are sipping on. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit, and I will see you next time.